Alright, so I got my new SRAM crank, new bottom bracket. I already went ahead and packed it up with grease, repacked it, checked everything. New crank. Everything seems to be in order, so I'm gonna remove this power wheel. I already loosened up everything. I'm gonna remove everything and replace it. As it turned out, this power wheel bottom bracket, it's I would call junk. NFG, no fucking good. Cheap stuff. So when you buy one of these bikes, remember you're paying for the carbon. You're not paying for the parts, at least not the bottom bracket. The crank's decent, a little bit heavy, but it's decent. So I'm gonna get to that, and then I'll get back with it on. There's a crank. Just finished putting it on. Everything's working good. SRAM, SRAM, power glide. It's a GTX SRAM Apex. So everything's good. And this is the reason why I showed last week. Damage right there, inner seal of the bottom bracket, which is a cheap bottom bracket. It was floating inside this tube, that piece there. So I didn't like that, so I went ahead and ordered everything. And got it done. And everything's working fine. So I need to just go out for a test. Make sure everything's running good. Yep, everything's running good. So there it is. Replaced it. Now I'm gonna work on removing this www.sava.com that you can see in my first video that I put up on this. I'm not gonna advertise to people for free. Even though the frame is solid, it's pretty good. No issues with that. I've been really burning up this bike. I ride this bike 4 days out of the week. I rested 3. So I'm giving it a good workout. And that's about it. Until the next update. I'm gonna try to mount the camera somewhere around here. Next time I go for one of my long night rides, 25, 30 miles. Not long, but for me it's long for the inner city. I'm gonna record that just so you can hear this thing working. So the Sora group is pretty good, but the bottom bracket that they put on this bike is cheap. Expect that if you get one of these bikes, but you're gonna get a good frame, solid frame. And the wheels are not doing bad. The wheels are holding up. They're pretty good. I'm gonna change them eventually, but they're holding up pretty good. Everything's holding up pretty good. Brakes, wheels, no other issues. It's all good. It's all good. Still worth it. All right. Until my next update or my next ride, if I can record it. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching.